There has been a question going on in the Dragon Ball community that has been kind of spiraling, I think, a little bit out of control. And no, it's not Goku versus Superman. No, it's Goku versus Vegeta. And what type of Goku versus Vegeta? That's right, Ultra Instinct versus Ultra Ego. Two forms that are godlike powers clashing against each other to see which one is victorious and which one is the lesser power. What can I say? We all find stuff like this entertaining, like Batman and Superman, Superman and Wonder Woman, Hulk and Superman, all these ridiculous matchups. But you know what? We always want to see who's top dog, right? So I'm going to evaluate each form and give you guys a summary of why I think a particular form is going to win. If you guys like this style of video, make sure you guys like, share, and make sure you guys comment down below what you guys thought of the overall analysis and chime in any of your guys' thoughts. I would like to see who you guys think would be the winner of this match. This is all personal opinion and it is not just strictly fact. It's just what I think is going to potentially happen. And of course, I'll use some facts to back up my claims. Starting off, we're going to go backwards. Ultra Ego Vegeta. First introduced during the Granola arc, Vegeta was training with Beerus on Beerus's world, along with Goku training with Whis on the world. Beerus was teaching Vegeta how to use God Destruction Energy, which this led to Vegeta getting a new form known as Ultra Ego. The more damage he sustains in battle, the more destructive his energy becomes, and the stronger his rage and his Saiyan power grows. It hasn't been measured how much strength he can overall get, because, well, he kind of got his butt handed to him by Granola regardless, but if he sustains enough damage, he could potentially grow even stronger than those so-called gods. That remains to be seen, because really, Vegeta has only used this form a couple of times in the manga, and even then he's still not as experienced with it neither. If Vegeta fully accomplishes full control over Ultra Ego, he may potentially be even stronger than Beerus, and even then, that's not entirely guaranteed. But the abilities of absorbing damage and converting it into energy for his body is a very unique concept and potentially could work in Vegeta's favor against a fight against Ultra Instinct. Let's take a look at Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct was first introduced in the Tournament of Power against Jiren, and it is a form that's not really a form, it's more of a technique where supposedly Goku uses his body, he lets his body do the moving for him. It's all instinct, and that's the entire point of the form. This also gradually increases his power and his stamina. Even though they say it's not a form, his hair clearly changes color when he quote-unquote masters it, or goes into mastered Ultra Instinct, which is interesting because Goku hasn't fully mastered the form anyways. Ultra Instinct can be applied to his other forms as well, such as Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2 or, God. He can apply it to his other forms, so it very much is a technique. But this technique is even something that gods of destruction struggle to get, and the fact that Goku, a mere mortal, was able to attain it before a lot of them, that is an accomplishment. Now, there is a major drawback to this form. Prolonged use can cause the user's body to basically turn on them, as their body is not totally equipped to the full power of Ultra Instinct or such a radical change in ki. Goku and Vegeta both have not mastered their forms, Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct. They're both training to fully accomplish these forms. However, if these forms were fully accomplished, the winner, let's evaluate that. Ultra Instinct is great for offensive and defensive movements. It is very, very fast, hard to keep up with, and almost nearly impossible to touch him. However, if a user of another ki increases their power dramatically, such as beings like Jiren, they could potentially keep up with Ultra Instinct, rendering it to a more even fight either way. This might put Vegeta in a major advantage when he has Ultra Ego. If he sustains enough damage and is still conscious enough to keep going, his power could potentially rise to the point where he keeps up with Ultra Instinct, including his speed, his ki techniques, and everything. Not to mention his Force Spirit Fusion can make him draw energy from Goku as well, if he lands some hits using it. There's a lot of things that can play in Vegeta's favor in this fight, and ultimately I do think it does lead to Vegeta ultimately winning this fight. Now, this isn't necessarily guaranteed, it's just scenario that he could potentially gain energy from Goku and draw energy from Goku within this fight. But strictly taking away Spirit Fusion, you can just use Ultra Ego, and if Vegeta somehow masters his form and fully gains the full power from the damage that he receives in the battle, his power can grow to the point of being a god, which ultimately would most likely be able to keep up with Ultra Instinct, due to the fact that Jiren was not necessarily Ultra Instinct and could keep up with Goku in the fight because he grew his battle power exponentially. This is all just speculation and ideas, but ultimately, yes, I do believe that Vegeta would beat Goku using Ultra Ego. However, in modern Dragon Ball, people always get new forms all the time. I'm pretty sure that Goku will have a new form that arrives in the future that we'll have to discuss who would be the winner between who again. But until that day arrives, I personally think that Vegeta has an edge in this combat experience. What are your guys' thoughts? What are some things that you guys think would happen, and who do you think would win in a fight using Ultra Instinct or Ultra Ego? Comment below and let me know. And as always, if you guys like this Dragon Ball video, make sure to subscribe today to join the Civilization.